So as we enter a new season, transfers have been minimal. Most of the squad has stuck together. We almost lost one of our best players as soon as our board tried to sell him. But he actually wanted to stay. So welcome to this new season, our third season with Austria Wien, or fourth season, third full season, fourth season in total because we had half a season as well. And we had a few clubs sniffing around. Everton offered us a job interview. They are now in the Championship. I decided I wanted one more season with Austria Wien. Our contract runs out at the end of the year. So I think at the minute my plan is just not to renew and move on. But we'll see how things go. Might become even more attached. So in terms of what we've done then, there's a couple of transfers which have been made for the B teams, so we ignore them. We also didn't look at youth intake at the end of last season, so we will have a look at that. There's nothing to see. So first off, Petrov, I agreed to sign over a year ago, and he finally has joined us. 18-year-old and has a lot of potential. He's come in to be the backup to Alex, and yeah, I think he's decent. Free transfer valued up to 3 million now. What do you think? I think I did well there. Then the next few are for the B team, but we then brought in Donny van den Beek to add depth in central mid. I wanted someone again with experience like we had at the end of last season with Thomas Souček, and Donny van den Beek is that guy coming in on a 1-year contract, and yeah, mentally fantastic. The next one is Leandro Stevens, the complete opposite end of the scale, signed for potentially up to $500,000. That's if he makes 50 appearances. We pay the final 300k there, but he looks really, really good. Just turned 17. We signed when he was 16. Yeah, I think he's a good player. And finally, again, adding depth to that central mid, stroke attacking mid, is Lewis Fiorini. Former Man City youngster, been at Stockport County last couple of seasons in the game. Really, really good player. And I think as an all-round midfielder, being available playing centre mid or attacking mid, I like him. He doesn't like big matches, but I brought him in more as a league game player anyway. So if we have a big European game, we probably wouldn't be starting them matches. We have played one game in the Cup and we won the game 2-0 with Fiorini scoring and Finchy scoring as well. Finchy now is 17 years old. Already played 28 games for the club. He just looks insanely good, doesn't he? He just looks insanely good. And we have played one league game as well, beating SV Ried. And we won the game 3-0. Finchy scoring, Alex scoring, and Broadman. So 2 academy players on the score sheet there. And we played one game in the Champions League with an away victory over Celtic. Today's live com is the second leg. Alex getting us a goal, but we looked really, really good in that game. So it's been positive. We played quite a few pre-season games, just trying to get the team to gel. And we started with 3 wins competitively, and we're coming up against Celtic today. So I've got to say I am happy with that. In terms of youth intake then, so if we go to our under-18s, you will see that nothing really came through. I think the best player was potentially this guy here. He's okay, but he's not amazing. His unambitious personality doesn't help. We had a right winger come through here. Again, unambitious personality. And a left winger as well who has low self-belief and has tackling a 5. So as a wing-back would be useless. I think you now see why I didn't do a youth intake to look at. The other thing to mention is if we go to stages and go to last season, our youth team did win the league again. I do apologise I didn't recap this kind of stuff in the last episode. I have no excuse for why I didn't do it. And if we go to our B team, the best way to do that then is we go in here and here, go there, go stages, because as well, I didn't show you that. They got relegated again after coming back up to the second tier and were absolutely trash. So, quite know why I didn't recap that stuff. It just completely slipped my mind. I think I was excited to win the Conference League and forgot that everything else existed. So, in today's game, I'm looking at the fitness period. I think we're going to take off Gomez for Broadman. So we're going to be going with Hamalingo, Traore, Svek and Ngoma. I think it was so important we kept them 3 together and we've managed to do it at the minute. Svek is still getting touted. Shablas at right wing back because Alaya is injured. Torsvik at left wing back. Finchu and Valde, Sterling, Broadman, and Alex up top. The biggest issue we've got is Elijah is out for. He is out for, what is it? It's 4 to 7 weeks. And also Rod Torres got injured for 4 months in pre-season as well, so he's out for another 2 months. So we are going into the start of the season, missing a couple of our better players, I would say. Rod Torres definitely second half last season cemented himself as one of our best players. Go out there and give the fans the money's worth. This is the second qualifying round of the Champions League, and so far we've looked good. Okay, set piece now. Alex goes to Raheem Sterling. Raheem Sterling goes all the way back to Shablas. Back to Raheem Sterling though. Down the wing. Put a good ball in. Put a good ball in. Ball back. Broadman. Oh, saved by the keeper. I think he just held it too long. Alex is normally there to tap them away, but that's when we get in there early and get the ball across. Now, I'm 90% sure that we play the winner of PAOK and Sparta Prague. As I'm telling you this, part of me thinks I'm wrong, but at the same time, I can't think of who else it could have been, so I'm fairly sure that's what it was. Yeah, might have been having a brain fart and completely forget, so we'll find out. Chance here for Celtic, inside our box now, ball across, and they go 1-0 up. Oh my days, we did not see that coming with our 6 shots and 70% possession in the first half an hour, but we've just gone 1-0 down. We have absolutely dominated this first half. 70% possession. And they've just gone 1-0 up. Proper smash and grab. Proper FM result, isn't it? Just been FM'd. Right, try all there. He's going to go back to Svek. Right, play the simple pass, Svek. Play the pass. Goes across to Ngoma. Ngoma now. Goes forward to Finchu. To Sterling. Raheem Sterling on the turn. Goes to Shablas. To Finchu. Forward to Sterling. Play the pass. Ngoma now. Goes out wide to Torsvik. Over the top. Broadman. Good first touch and he's finished it. Our academy player, Jochen Broadman, makes it 1-1. Come on. 72% possession now, by the way. Even better. Now, what I would say, in the first game of the season, the fact that most of this team played together last season, you could see that in the league game. We looked like we knew where everybody was. Our play was outstanding. So hopefully we don't slip up here, because we've started the season so far looking like a team who's gelled, a team who's played well together for a number of months now. Finchu, forward to Broadman. To Alex, goes out wide to Shablas. Pick the pass. Come on. You've got to be a bit more tough with that. Right, Finchu. Oh, Finchu just has a goal. Sick of messing around, tries to do it himself. We've still a 68% possession, by the way. We are absolutely dominating this game. But it still goes in at the break. 1-1. 2-1 on aggregate. Let's have a look to see how we are looking performance-wise, etc. So, centre mid's not playing the best. Centre backs as well. And Alex up top are not playing the best. But the two behind the striker, Broadman and Sterling, are both playing really, really well. And Torsvik at left wing back as well as having a good game. I've just adjusted us a little bit just to play the ball into the box a little bit more. Just work it in there. A few times now we've just put it in a bit stupidly and just kind of cost ourselves being able to have the ball and almost giving them an opportunity. Now we are struggling fitness-wise, so Finchu's going to come off. I think we're going to bring on Donny van den Beek, who is back from injury, but he wasn't fit enough to start the game. Torsvik really is struggling as well. I think probably the best change we can do is the central defender, Akimboni, who can play at left wing back and is okay at it. He's got decent dribbling, etc. And maybe Alex at a 6.5 is having a really bad game. I'm just thinking, I have more faith that even Alex having a bad game means he might sneak a goal than giving the youngster football in this kind of match so early in his career. Maybe in 6 months, if he's got a couple of crucial goals, I might bring him off the bench. But at the minute, I'd rather not take that risk. We just brought on Ryder there at central defence, with Traore struggling fitness-wise. But it looks like we're going to see the game out. 67% possession, so we've dominated the ball in this whole game, by the way. Got to say I'm pleased with that. We handled a two-legged tie well. We didn't look fantastic at home. A 1-1 draw is upsetting. Now let's see, who do we get here? Yeah, Sparta Prague. I thought it was one of them too. So we have Sparta Prague in the third qualifying round. But the fact we got to the third qualifying round, I think that means... Yes, I think if we lost this, I think we would go automatically into the group stage of the Europa League. So I think that single qualification has guaranteed us group stage football in Europe for this season. We actually play them next on the 8th. Then we have Grazer at home, then Sparta Prague at home. I like the fact we have an away game first again. I think it gives us a good chance to make a statement and then take them back to our ground. But I think our team's looking decent. We've added some depth. We've added some experience. When you look at the likes of Van der Beek's come back from injury, so if we put him in, let's say we put him in there and play Sterling and Van der Beek, it's some proper experience and proper quality. Now Raheem Sterling, he's dropping physically, but mentally is really, really good. Technically still decent as well. I think he's going to be good enough again for this whole season to be one of our first team players without a shadow of a doubt. So we're going to push on. We're going to continue. Like I said, the team hasn't changed much going in this season. Just a couple of new contracts with Ngoma and Traore again, mega deals to stick around. But like I say, I really didn't want to lose that back three. Svek is still wanting to go if we get 4.5 million off, but I don't think we're going to get that. I don't. Clubs don't seem to want to pay that money. Hopefully no one does. Now when we move on, we can take them with us. But for now, I think our team is looking really, really good. The fact we are holding on to so many of these players, the fact that Valde and Finchu just getting a year older. Just getting a year older as well. I mean, you've also got the option there, haven't you, of Van der Beek coming in central mid instead of Finchu, and Finchu continues to develop and grow, but isn't thrusted into the limelight, I guess. But either way, I'm going to continue and push on, see what we can achieve here in the first half of the season. So join me when we enter December. Join me where we look and see if I've managed to bring in one or two more before the end of August, to see how we've done in Europe so far and how we've done in the league so far in the next episode. Thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one.